You are kind of far.
Use my coaching voice. Where's Matt? Okay, start. Okay. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to the NFCA Division I All-American Press Conference. Just like to say a few words about our award, and then when I'm finished, we'll open it up to questions for some of the All-Americans we have sitting here. It's an honor to be here today to represent these young ladies, as well as all the coaches participating in the Women's College World Series for the NFCA All-American announcement, which will be followed by the Rawlings NFCA Gold Glove announcement. Just really like to thank the NCAA for allowing us to be a part of this very special media day here at the World Series. The NFCA stands for the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association. We are the national professional organization for softball coaches of all levels throughout the nation. Among many things, we provide education, networking, facilitate change, host events, and most importantly, provide numerous awards and scholarships for coaches and student athletes. One of the ways we fulfill the purpose of the NFCA is through our vibrant awards program. It's an honor to recognize Division I softball student athletes and their outstanding athletic achievements by selecting the All-Americans. So before I introduce you to this prestigious group, I do want to recap the process, because we get a lot of questions about that. In early May, all member Division I head coaches nominated up to 8 student athletes from their respective teams for all-region consideration. Those same Division I head coaches then vote for their respective all-region teams by mid-May. Coaches cannot vote for their own team members. Once a student athlete earns all-region status, they're eligible for All-American status. The NFCA Division I All-American Committee, made up of 10 elected coaches representing each region, traveled to Oklahoma City for an in-person meeting on Sunday and Monday this week to conduct the All-American voting and selection process. The list you have, which there's a list for those of you who want a hard copy list at the end of this bench, it's also on our website, our social accounts. They showcase the best of the best for 2025. Earning the title of NFCA All-American is one of the highest individual awards a Division I softball student athlete can achieve. On the 2025 NFCA Division I All-America teams, there are 54 student athletes from 33 different institutions. A total of 20 honorees will step on the field to compete for a national championship in Oklahoma City. The Diamond Sports NFCA Catcher of the Year, she's up here with us, Reese Atwood, from the University of Texas. The New Balance NFCA Golden Shoe Award goes to Kai Lushar from the University of Oregon. The NFCA Freshman of the Year, which was presented last night, was Taylor Shoemaker from the University of Florida. The NFCA Player of the Year is Jordy Ball from the University of Nebraska. And the NFCA Pitcher of the Year, who's also with us here today, is Nigeri Kennedy from Texas Tech University. So I just would personally like to congratulate these 4 young ladies, all of the 54 student athletes that are named All-American. We've done the math, and when you really do the percentages of the amount of young ladies that play Division I softball, the NFCA All-American list, which is selected by the coaches, it's less than 1% of the student athletes playing out there. So these are really the elite of the elite. So congratulations for these young ladies, and I'll just open it up to questions for them. I know you have one.
Reese, I'll start with you. All-American Catcher of the Year, that's a long list of stuff. I'm curious for you, as you go out there and you perform year after year, your numbers are still there. When you hear things like that, A, does it get old? And B, how do you quantify the fact that these awards just keep piling up, but they're there because of what you've done through the course of the year?
Yeah, starting off, it's such an honor to be able to sit up here with this great group of girls and be able to be named on a list with such incredible athletes. It's definitely an honor, and I think it goes back to like what this team does in the off season and putting in our work for us to be able to show out and have the seasons that we have.
Stick with me. I'll just go down the line.
Yeah, go down the line. Get it started.
So Tegan, kind of along the same vein, you know how hard you're working, you know what you're doing, you know your stats are good, you know your team's winning. But when you sit there and you hear All-American, you read your name on here and things like that, what does that do for you? What does that mean for you to hear your name in that same category?
It means a lot, especially to be named among the list that there is, and there's a lot of girls that deserve to be on there, even if they might not be. And so it's definitely hard to get on there. So it's definitely an honor. And I think, yeah, it's a testament to the work, but it's definitely a dream and a goal that I have made myself for at the beginning of the year. And so I think it's just really cool, and it's cool to be able to share with my teammates because it is such a team thing. Like, without my offense, I can't do it. Without my defense and without my catcher, can't happen. So, yeah, but it's really cool.
Okay, Najee, you know you're next. We all think of you. We know player of the year, pitcher of the year. We hear all these things, but you're at a new school this year with new coaches, with new teammates at a new place against new competition. Here you are again. Can you tell me, for you, we know how good you are, but can you tell me what this year's been like for you to continue being at such a high level, even with all the newness around you?
Yeah, definitely hard. I feel like just getting into the World Series by itself, it's hard, but definitely kind of with a new team, new environment. But yeah, I'm just so grateful to be back, and I feel like it's a testament again to what these girls said, just our teams and like how hard we worked in the off season.
And then Jordan, All-American at third base, a position you didn't play all year. Tell me about changing that position midseason, settling in, and still keeping your offensive numbers at the same way and being so good at third base down the stretch.
Yeah, I think it's just credit to Coach Lisa, honestly. She runs our defense, and she's prepared me for this, and I feel grateful to have such a strong leader behind me, and a lot of credit to Megan and Kanaya, too, and Savannah, who plays second base. So I think our defense works as a unit, and, we've been relying on each other a lot, so I think just leaning in is a big part of why we've all been so successful this year.
Jordan, to be a first-team All-American, but also be a first-team All-American alongside Megan Grant, who's also a first-team All-American. I know you guys came into this year with one goal, just to wreak havoc, but, can you just speak to, you guys made it, you guys accomplished exactly what you wanted to set out to do?
Yeah, I'm so happy Megan's by my side through this all. I feel like without her, I wouldn't be as successful as I am. I feed off her, she feeds off me, so I'm grateful to have someone in this journey with me through the ups and downs, and it just is so much more special knowing that she's on the list, too.
And Savvy Pola is a third-team All-American for the first time in her career. She sets the table for you, her and Jess. Just how does it feel as her teammate to see her get that honor in her final year at UCLA?
It's so awesome. She deserves the world and so much more. So seeing Sav's success this year has just meant the world to me, and it honestly makes me emotional because I've known the hard work she's put in and how resilient she's been these last 4 years. So it's just really special, and she deserves it. She deserves everything. So I'm grateful for her and happy for her too.
I guess for the players, I just want to know, excuse me, do you work with young players, youth players, and do you envision yourself when you were that age, growing, loving the sport, and how much of a role model do you feel for them?
I think we kind of run camps throughout campus, for the softball team, and it's definitely cool to see the young kids come on campus and just have the dreams I had as a little girl growing up in Texas. So I definitely enjoy doing it, and I think as a little kid, I never would have dreamed that I would be here.
For Reese and Tegan, I just want to ask you, there's a rivalry there with Oklahoma. I cover Oklahoma. I just want to know, does there get a point you maybe just respect the team, but could there be some OU fatigue because they have won 4 straight national championships?
Every team is the same to us. There's no rivalries. We take names off of jerseys and just play our game. If we go out there and play our game, the game doesn't know whose name is on the jersey, so we're just going to go out there and play our best.
Yeah, I think it's an honor to play a great competition and just face the best year after year and game after game. And so, yeah, the names are off the jerseys and the game doesn't know. And so I think it's fun, though. It's fun to play elite.
Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you very much. Stick around, about 15 minutes, we will have our Rolling Gold Glove, a few of those recipients in here, and have a chance to visit with them as well. So congratulations again, ladies, and good luck this week. Thank you.